For a long time, people only passed by me. Engines, phones, dust, a thousand lives rushing somewhere else. And then sometimes, someone turns in. They leave the road, they step onto these paths, slowly. This place you are walking through was not always like this. Years ago, this land was cut open for stone. Mining machines carved into the hills, quarries dug deep into the ground. Dust replaced trees, silence replaced birds. For a long time, nothing much lived here. Then people came back, not to take from the land this time, but to repair it. Groups like I Am Gurgaon began restoring this land, removing invasive plants and bringing back native ones. Year after year, quietly, patiently, the soil began breathing again. Roots returned, insects returned, birds found their way back. Today you call this the Aravalli Biodiversity Park, but I remember everything I have been. Stone, dust, and now shade. Today a few people walk through me, not as tourists, not in a hurry, just walking, looking, and listening. And I find myself wondering something. I have changed many times, but what about you? So tell me.
The moment I entered here, this was something very different for me. But as soon as I'm starting to time spend here, I feel that I'm part of it.
The moment I entered this park, I felt like something inside me grew silent. I became gentle, more attentive. It was like I was here to experience a life beyond myself.
So when I just walked in here, the surroundings changed, and you can hear to the voice of the nature, the rustling of the leaves, the birds chirping, the wind, the breeze. You can hear that. You feel it, and that's what changed a part of me.
No, I'm only, born and brought up in Delhi only. I have no such hometowns as people are saying, as my friends are saying, कि उनको बहुत heavy nostalgia feel हो रहा है. I would say कि मेरा हमेशा से पूरा बचपन और अभी तक मेरा कोई hometown नहीं है, कोई गांव नहीं है, तो most of my life I haven't इतना related with nature, but यहाँ आके मुझे लगता है कि नेचर से कनेक्टेड रहना, नेचर का पार्ट होना और नेचर का हमारे अंदर पार्ट होना इज रियली वेरी नेसेसरी.
मैं बचपन से ऐसे एरिया में रहा हूँ, जंगल में पेड़ पौधों पे पेड़ पे चढ़ना, कुछ खुराफाती चीज़ें करना, पेड़ से गिरना, ये सब चीज़। लेकिन मोस्टली 13 साल हो गए जब से मैं सिटीज़ एरिया में आ गया हूँ। जब से मैं सिटी एरिया में इन सब चीज़ों से बहुत ज़्यादा दूर हो गया। मेरे को तो याद भी नहीं है कि मैं कब अपने पैर जो है खुला पैर अपने मिट्टी पे मैंने रखा था, मिट्टी पे मैं चला हूँ बिना जो अपने जूते खोल के। बिल्कुल मेरे को याद नहीं है। आप लोगों को भी याद नहीं होगा लास्ट बार कब आप लोगों ने चढ़ा होगा पैरों मिट्टी पे।
It's strange. Some of you say the air feels lighter. Some say your mind slows down. Some say nothing changed much. And yet you stayed longer than you expected. Maybe nothing here actually changes you. Maybe I only removed the noise so you can notice what was already inside. Because outside these trees, the world moves very differently. People pass through places quickly. Cities are full of movement. But standing here makes me wonder something else. When someone walks through a place like this, are they truly part of it? Or just visiting for a moment? So tell me honestly.
I think I belong here as I'm a human, and human are parts of nature, and I love greenery. I love seeing these many trees, birds, animals. I have a thing for environment, and I think I am a part of this.
I guess I belong here, even if for a very little moment, but experiencing something this old, having so many stories hidden with such a great history. And I will always cherish the moment I spent here, the memories we made. So I feel like I do belong here.
I think I'm passing through. Like I will this पूरा adventure will always have a इसका थोड़ा सा पीस हमेशा मेरे दिल में रहेगा. But I think कि इतनी चीजें लेके नहीं चलते साथ में. I'll pass through.
मैं हमेशा से ही जंगल टाइप एरिया में रहा हूँ. जैसे हमारा जहाँ गांव है तो वो भी पूरा जंगल है, उसके बीच में है. हम भी खेलने के लिए जाते थे. कुछ कपड़े बना के हम पेड़ों में जोड़ देते थे, उसको झूला बना के हम वहाँ पे झूलते थे. बहुत चीज़ हुआ करता था. वैसे यहाँ पे एंटर हुए तो वही सारे मेमोरीज यादें ताज़ा हो गई. और फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मेरा अभी तो हम इतना इसको एक्सप्लोर नहीं कर पाए. मेरा तो और मन है कि इसको एक्सप्लोर करें, पहाड़ों पे चढ़े, बस घूमते रहे, पूरा घूम ले इसको, अच्छे से एक्सप्लोर कर ले इसको.
जब तक मैं इस प्लेस पे आया नहीं था, मेरे इसके साथ कुछ खास बॉन्डिंग या मेमोरीज नहीं थी. बट अगर मैं से कुछ देर पहले जब मैं यहाँ पे आया, उससे पहले अगर आप में से ये पूछते कि डेवलपमेंट वर्सेस दिस ग्रीनरी दैट वी नीड टू प्रिजर्व, हो सकता है मैं डेवलपमेंट को ज़्यादा प्रायोरिटी देता. बट वंस आई केम हियर एंड आई एम स्पेंडिंग टाइम ओवर हियर, आई रियलाइज that I have started to make a bond here and I feel part of this place. And if अगर ये हमसे दूर चले आता है due to some construction or something, I think this will be a significant loss for us.
Belonging is a strange word. Some people spend years somewhere and never really feel it. Others arrive once and somehow feel connected immediately. Maybe belonging isn't about time. Maybe it's about attention, about whether you really notice where you are standing. But some people here have watched this place for much longer. Long enough to see it change. Long enough to remember what it once was.
यहाँ मैं 2 साल से काम कर रहा हूँ और काम करने से यह मुझे जानकारी प्राप्त हुआ है कि पहाड़ों के नीचे जितने पेड़ पौधे लगे हैं वो पेड़ पौधा नहीं है, ये एक से एक गुणकार पेड़ हैं, ये जड़ी बूटियों की पेड़ हैं यहाँ पर. और एक ऐसे पेड़ हैं कि जो स्वास्थ्य संबंधी भी पेड़ हैं, हृदय रोग में भी आते हैं, किडनी रोग में भी आते हैं. और बहुत दूर दूर से लोग देखने के लिए आते हैं. ये जो आते हैं तो लोग समझते हैं कि नहीं ये तो जंगल है. जंगल नहीं है, एक जड़ी बूटी से यहाँ भरपूर पौधे लगे हुए हैं.
He walks these paths every day, watching who comes in, watching who leaves. To him, this place is not just a park, it is a living space for him. A place where different plants grow, each carrying its own purpose. Some heal, some protect the soil, and some simply belong here. Listening to him speak about these plants, about how much life exists here, I realize how easy it is to overlook something like this. Because most people only notice a place when it begins to disappear. And that place makes me wonder something.
I feel disheartened as this is our heritage. हमारे पूर्वज, जैसे हमारे पूर्वज होते हैं, ये हमारे अर्थ के पूर्वज है, हमारे दिल्ली के पूर्वज है. हिल्स बहुत पुरानी, हमसे पुरानी है, हमारे दादा परदादा से भी पुरानी होगी, उनके टाइम से पहले की है. So these are a part of us. These are a really important part of a society, our culture, everything. So it disheartens me if this goes away.
See, humans are evil. But I would say कि development is necessary, but environment को harm करके development करना is nothing but just creating urban heat islands. तो सस्टेनेबिलिटी इज इम्पोर्टेंट एंड इसको नुकसान करके बस डेवलपमेंट के नाम पे कचरा बना देना is not something that humans can ever be proud of.
Technology should not erase something and should not erase something this meaningful, this helpful and this old. So I will feel bad, I will feel not so happy. That won't be good if something this heritage, this old will be taken away.
कमिंग ईयर मैं देख रहा हूँ यहाँ पे बहुत सारे बर्ड्स एनिमल्स का ये हैबिटेट है और जो यहाँ के पर्वत है, यहाँ के पेड़ है, ये सेल्फलेसली अपना काम करते जा रहे हैं एनवायरनमेंट में। बट जो ह्यूमंस है वो उनकी ग्रीड कभी ख़त्म ही नहीं हो रही। दे आर एक्सपैंडिंग एंड द प्रॉब्लम इज़ दैट जब वो एक्सपैंड करते हैं इट कम्स एट द कॉस्ट ऑफ लॉस ऑफ दिस रिच
Love changes
डाइवर्सिटी
the way people
of
look at
us.
things. Sometimes it creates anger, sometimes regret, sometimes a strange kind of gratitude for what still remains. But listening to all of you speak, I noticed something else. You talk about protecting places like this. You talk about nature, about responsibility, about the future. And that makes me curious. If the roles were reversed, if the hills themselves could speak, what would they actually say? If I could speak directly to you, what message would I leave behind? So tell me, if you were Aravallis, what message would you give to humans?
If I was Aravalli, I'll say that you are part of me, as I'm a part of you. We don't connect that much, but I really appreciate if you take care of me, just like you take care of your family, because I am your part and you are mine.
I would say live and let live.
हम सभी कंक्रीट के जंगलों में रहते हैं और मैंने अपना मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम ग्रीनरी से दूर उस कंक्रीट के जंगल में ही बिताया है। एज सून एज आई स्टेप्ड इन ओवर ईयर मुझे यहाँ का ग्रीनरी जो देख के वो बहुत अलग ही एक्सपीरियंस आया। As soon as I entered into this green forest, I felt all my five senses getting activated. I can hear the birds chirping, I can hear the rustling of the leaves, and all these combine to make an aura, very peaceful aura around us.
So if I were Aravalli, I would say I have stood up here for thousands of years, holding the land together. In return, all I ask for is respect, patience and acceptance. So protect me, respect me, value me.
I've been broken before. Stone removed, soil emptied, life pushed away, and then slowly, piece by piece, things were added back. Trees, roots, birds, silence. There is an old thought experiment about something called the ship of Theseus. If a ship replaces its plank one by one until none of the original wood remains, is it still the same ship? So I wonder, if a place is destroyed and rebuilt slowly over years, if new life replaces what was lost, if the land heals, am I still the same? Or am I something new, wearing an old name?